Sweet Talking Guys. Those are the chiffons. It's 12 and a half past 12 on the Wayne Perkey Show on Tuesday from WNOX Radio, and I believe that's just about time for sing-along.
Hi, this is Roy Dresky, and I'm all tuned up and ready to go for Prince Albert Smoking Tobacco.
Oh, you're just in time, partner. All the proof is in the puffin, in the puffin, in the puffin, and PA has the flavor, the flavor, the flavor. The proof is in the puffin, and PA has the flavor most favored in the USA. Go ahead, Roy.
Oh, the proof is in the puffin, in the puffin, in the puffin, and PA has the flavor, the flavor, the flavor.
Everybody sing.
The proof is in the puffin,
and PA has the flavor most favored in the USA. Done good, Roy.
Right, Roy. And now Prince Albert also comes in a handy new foil pouch, as well as the famous pocket tin. Tin or pouch, PA burns steady, smokes cool, tastes fresh. So try Prince Albert smoking tobacco.
Oh, I want to dedicate that to Liz Taylor, my sweetie up in Duff, Tennessee. 75 degrees in Knoxville as the sun shines down here.
WNOX 99ers.
Sing it pretty for the people.
Wayne Perkey.
You done good.
If you suffer the agonies of headache, discomforts of colds, or occasional rheumatic-like pains.
And it's going to be warmer tonight and partly cloudy, too, with widely scattered showers late tonight. Cloudy and mild with showers and scattered thunder showers forecast again tomorrow. Thursday is going to be partly cloudy and mild. All that shower activity is supposed to go away by then. 75 our current temperature with a high forecast of 81 today. The low tonight will be about 64, and high tomorrow should be 77.
For a real car bargain, come out to East Tennessee Ford today. Help us celebrate our 3rd anniversary. Special prices, special deals now in effect, plus free prizes. That's East Tennessee Ford, where you always save a week's pay.
Dial 524-4141.
Dial a hit on WNOX. Speaking of Hitsville, hear the shades of blue. 16 past noon, and oh, how happy you made me.
Oh, how happy you have me. You have made me. You have made me.
Mostly just wanted you to know how happy you have made me. 18 minutes past noon from WNOX Radio.
The Dixie Knights, the Royal Sons, and the Songsters all in a big open-air gospel concert Saturday night, May 21st. The Fountain City Optimist Club invites you to their gospel concert under the stars in the open-air theater at Chilhowie Park. Proceeds will go for Boys Work. Hear these 3 great gospel groups in person Saturday night, May 21st in Chilhowie Park's open-air theater. The Dixie Knights, the Royal Sons, and the Songsters. Get your tickets now from any member of the Fountain City Optimist Club or at any Cas Walker supermarket. It's here! Dial a Hit has come to Knoxville's #1 station.
Dial 524-4141.
Dial a hit on WNOX. Now at any time during the day, dial your special WNOX hit line number 524-4141 and request your favorite record. Yes, I said it any time during the day up until 11 at night. The new number puts your call straight into the 99er on the air. Every call will be answered and every request counted as a vote for your favorite tune. You'll be helping us make up the weekly survey, and every music show on the air will reflect your personal taste. Dial a Hit has come to Knoxville on WNOX, of course.
Dial 524-4141.
Dial a Hit on WNOX.
Speaking of dialing a hit, want to dedicate the last tune, the Shades of Blue tune, to Joanne and Stanley and Mickey and Gina. And this is Kim. What's your last name? Gervin. Kim, go ahead and dedicate your tune. I got Green Grass by Gary Lewis and the Playboys next.
Dedicate to everybody.
In the whole world?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Kim.
Come on, you're in the Honda generation. Join the Honda set. The two-wheel set at Valley Honda, 6009 Chapman Highway. You meet the nicest people on a Honda.
Love the summer long. Boy, I really do dig those guys that Gary Lewis and the Playboys, and that's all I can tell you. I really do dig the way they move.
Tell me, is there a table spread that won't tear bread?
There's Miracle Margarine by Kraft. Miracle whipped your problem because it's so spreadable. Smoother, much smoother.
It's so spreadable.
It's much smoother.
Incredible.
Delicious Miracle brand, regular or corn oil margarine. Both are lightly whipped for delicate texture and 6-stick economy.
Miracle Margarine.
It's much smoother.
By Kraft.
Dial a hit time on WNOX Radio, and this is Mrs. Clarence Gass. Miss Gass, you want to go ahead and dedicate your tune?
Yes, I do.
All righty, go ahead.
I want to dedicate it to my son, Don, who's returning from France to be stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
When is he coming home?
He's supposed to leave France the 29th or the 30th of June.
Again, well, he's almost here then.
Yes, he is, and I'm sure proud.
Well, I know you're awfully happy. Well,
sure
thank you for calling.
Okay, and thank you.
Bye-bye.
Dial 524-4141.
Dial a hit on WNOX.
Spread your wings for New Orleans. Fly away.
Message to Michael. That's Dionne Warwick, a kid who drives me out of my mind, and I'll tell you that. 26 minutes past noon on the Wayne Perkey Show. And that's from Mrs. Clarence Gass, who's welcoming her son home from France very, very shortly.
Softness is freshness, old-fashioned flavor and goodness. Softness is Galbraith's first choice bread, the softest bread baked.
Mary's little lamb, whose fleece was white as snow, 'tis said, must have been as sweet and soft as a loaf of Galbraith's bread.
Golden brown toast, crisp outside, tender within, is yours when you use Galbraith's first choice bread. Make a change for the better bread. Galbraith's, the softest bread baked.
Hey, let me remind you again, the Beach Boys are coming as guests of WNOX to the Knoxville Civic Coliseum, June 8th. Boy, what a big show we got lined up for you then. Let's find out who this is on the phone. Dial a hit. Hello?
This Paula Smith.
Hi, what you want to hear?
Don't Mess with Bill.
All righty, I'll get that on there pretty soon, that classic. You want to dedicate it now?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Could you dedicate it to Miss Emma Harris
All righty, I will.
and Mr. Harris?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Right now, I got this 99er Extra by the Mystics. Oh, what's going on here? Come on, you guys try that one more time, if you don't mind. Buddy Blake has sabotaged me. Those are the Mystics with a 99er Extra from WNOX Radio. Didn't we have a good time? Oh, I don't mind telling you, when you're where you are right now, you're always going to have a good time on WNOX.
Would you like to save a week's pay on your next car, plus a chance to win a portable TV and a color TV stereo home theater absolutely free? Then go register in East Tennessee Ford's 3rd anniversary celebration. Just a 5-minute ride out Interstate 75.
18 days till school's out. 18 days.
That ain't bad at all. I want to remind you again of the doubleheader of the softball game scheduled for 7:30 tonight at Coreyton Field. The first game sees Washburn squaring off against Powder Springs, and Rutledge takes on Coreyton in the nightcap of the game there. This is WNOX, number 1 radio in Knoxville.
WNOX Pace Center headlines.
Gemini 9 mission scrubbed when a Gina target rocket lost.
That's probably one of my very favoriteest 99er classics, The Magic of Our Summer Love. 21 minutes past 1 o'clock, 79 degrees in Knoxville, the top 10 show for Friday.
This is Austin Denny of the University of Tennessee football team. If you can be in Knoxville on May the 7th, I recommend that you attend our annual inter-squad game, which will be the climax of our spring practice. This is your opportunity to look over a fine crop of sophomores before they swing into regular season action next fall. This orange and white game is scheduled for May the 7th at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, with kickoff set for 1 p.m. I hope you will be among the crowd on May the 7th.
Tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, Neyland Stadium, the orange and white game that winds up, as Austin Denny just told you, the spring practice session for the University of Tennessee Volunteers. Oh, by the way, the Sigma Chi fraternity is holding a barbecue in Circle Park from 11 until game time. Tickets are $1. Just in case of rain, which I assure you there will be none. It'll be held in the fraternity house. Right now, you can get your tickets from members of Sigma Chi or at the fraternity house.
I just got a new Ford for my wife.
Who from?
East Tennessee Ford on Clinton Highway.
For your wife?
They saved me a whole week's pay, the East Tennessee Ford way.
For your wife?
Yeah.
I wonder what East Tennessee Ford will give me for my wife.
Hey, what I want to give you right now is the tune number 8 today on the Top 10 show by the Shades of Blue. How happy you have made me. That's the tune you put in. Number 8 today on the Top 10 show. 24 and a half past 1 o'clock. Weatherman says fair all the way through Sunday, with warm days and mild nights in store for our 99er weekend. High today, 83, presently 79. The low tonight should be about 57. And high tomorrow will be an extremely pleasant 86 degrees. People are the greatest. Well, that's the way Taylor feels after the huge response they received from their call for help. Taylor's advertised for used units last week because their stock was so low. And sure enough, people came from far and near to trade their mobile homes. But what did Taylor do? What did Taylor's do? They turned right around and sold the trade-ins. And now they're right back where they started. They need used units and they need them fast. Your mobile home will never be worth more than right now at Taylor's. Forget spring house cleaning. Instead, let Taylor's put you in a spanking new mobile home. Taylor's has the largest selection of mobile homes in the South, and they'll trade for anything you could ride, roll, chase, or drag onto any giant Taylor lot. You remember, too, your present mobile home need not be paid for in order for you to trade. Now, how about this for an opportunity? Help Taylor's meet the demand and put yourself in a new Taylor mobile home. Taylor Mobile Homes, the South's largest real estate dealer. Clinton Highway, Alcoa Highway. You'll find them at Helenwood, too.
TGIF. Thank goodness it's fun with WNOX 99ers. There's more for you than ever before for you. At the Park National Bank. More service, more convenience. Yes, there's more for you. At the Park National. The Park National. At the Park National Bank.
Building an addition to your present home is often the answer when a growing family faces the problem of too little room. A Park National Bank home improvement loan will provide the money quickly and confidentially. You repay in convenient monthly payments. Any Park National Bank loan officer will be happy to give you complete details. Stop by today.
You like to bank where you're important. At the Park National Bank.
If you're ready, here's the tune you voted number 7 today by Chris Montez. The More I See You. Hey, pretty nice. Yeah, that's Chris Montez. It's a new one of today. You voted it number 10, or rather number 7, on our Top 10 show. This is WNOX, and that's Boss Radio number 1 in Knoxville at 1:30. You want a new car? Think you can't afford it? Well, listen, now you can. A big weekend sale is underway at Rutherford Chrysler Plymouth, your low overhead dealer in Oak Ridge, with big discounts to save you plenty on a 50,000-mile, 5-year warranty car. This weekend, drive a little but save a lot on a brand new 1966 Fury 3 two-door hardtop, only $23.43 at Rutherford Chrysler Plymouth. Buy for just $129 down, $69.91 a month. Drive a little, save a lot on a new 66 Plymouth Belvedere two-door sedan, just $2,034 at Rutherford Chrysler Plymouth. Buy for $129 down, $59.91 a month. Drive a little, save a lot on a 66 Valiant two-door, only $18.16 at Rutherford Chrysler Plymouth. You buy for $129 down, $53.91 a month. You want a new car? Drive a little, save a lot during the big weekend sale at Rutherford Chrysler Plymouth on Oak Ridge Turnpike at Milton Lake Drive in Oak Ridge. A short 20-minute drive.
WNOX Pace Center headlines.
Unemployment down, wholesale prices up. McNamara orders cutback in SAC airborne alert. Temperature at 132.5, 79 degrees. WNOX Pace Center News on the hour.
That's Tommy Rowe, our man from Atlanta, of course. And that's Sweet Pea, the tune you voted number 6 today on the Top 10 show. 25 minutes till 2 o'clock. Perkins work on Friday afternoon. Yeah, chillin'. I don't know what you're doing, but I suppose they had a chorus come in there and tell us that coming, exciting, stupendous, prodigious, May 15th on Channel 99.
Call it superb, call it classic, call it rarely original. Modern Day Furniture Gallery's 7200 Kingston Pike.
Sing it pretty, tell it. As I told you, it's 79 degrees in Knoxville right now, and we're moving on towards summertime, already winding up the first week of May, which means that, well, the swimming pools are going to be opening up in a couple of weeks or so, and it's a pretty good time to start thinking toward that end. Well, was your child likely to be going to the lake or the swimming pool? Does your child is near some body of water about every day in this area. Does he know how to swim well enough to save his own life, huh? Well, if you have any doubts, sign him up today for a swimming instruction at your local Red Cross or at the Y, huh? Let's do that soon. Before we move into the number 5 tune today on the Top 10 show, here's a 99er pick of the week by Tommy Edwards. I cried.
Remember the day I was going away, broke down and cried.
The 99er pick of the week by Tommy Edwards. Say you want to save more, you want to get better quality too? Well, it's okay with Reader Chevrolet. You'll never be sorry if you trade for one of Reader's okay used car buys. Now, among the many in Reader's big selection are a 1963 Pontiac Catalina 4-door with automatic transmission, power steering and brakes, plus factory air conditioning. And this beauty is priced at a low $13.95. And the 1960 Chevrolet 4-door with 6-cylinder, straight shift, radio and heater. It's a Reader back row special at just $245. You know, it pays to trade where the price is right. Reader Chevrolet Company's used car lot at 320 South Central. Reader's is open tonight till 9, and you'll find them there all day Saturday.
Hello, I'm Patty Davenport from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm a senior at Holston High School and a finalist in the Miss Knoxville pageant, sponsored by the Knoxville JCs. I would like to cordially invite all of you to attend the pageant on May 6th and 7th at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. Thank you.
The Miss Knoxville pageant gets underway tonight and through tomorrow night. 20 minutes till 2 from WNOX. Sorry, Ron, I just cut a rattle, so you're sitting there by yourself. Go ahead.
WNOX continuing afternoon news. In Nashville, the State Board of Education has adopted a record operating budget of better than $58.5 million for colleges and universities, special schools, vocational technical schools, institutes, and vocational rehabilitation agencies. That figure is up more than 24% over last year. The board also raised the minimum salary for a public school teacher with a bachelor's degree from $385 to $435. WNOX Pacesetter News on the hour.
Well, I very much approve of the President's decision to increase...
WNOX, where you hear the people making the news.
It appears that they came through the roof, through a vent, and came in and went through our vault door by prizing and hammering.
WNOX, where you hear factual reporting.
It is not fair for the railroads, any other business, or just plain property owners to pay more than their fair share of taxes.
WNOX Pacesetter News, your contact with the world.
19 till 2 on the Top 10 show. Are you ready for number 5? Here's Dallas Frazier. Elvira is a tough chick, and she's a sweetie that belongs to Dallas Frazier. And also, that's tune number 5 today, is voted by you on to the Top 10 show. 60 minutes till 2, Perk at work on Friday. 3 cheers for Rudys.
Do you like country sausage? Give Rudys a try. It's the finest your money can buy. On the farm, freshness is guaranteed, and it's government inspected for quality. Try Rudys country sausage. You say it's well. Reach for Rudys with the dinner bell.
Winner by a country mile, Rudys Farm Country Sausage. The only one. A player's day or a school day is demanding and rewarding. When the Go Group heads for breakfast and Rudys Farm Country Sausage, there's more go and protein glow. So for active days and important plays, you can count on the country sausage that's inspected and passed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. That's the signal for repeats. When you see the dinner bell on every package of Rudys Farm Country Sausage, you know it's the only one winner by a country mile. Hey, 145 from WNOX.
Why don't we buy a new car like Madge and Bob do?
Oh, boy, listen to her. Why don't we buy a new car, she says. Yeah.
You could go to Lloyd Cliff Chrysler Plymouth, Madge says.
Get that. Buy a new Plymouth. Oh, sure.
They have the most complete selection in Tennessee.
Lloyd Cliff Chrysler Plymouth, 930 North Broadway in Knoxville, Tennessee's largest volume Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
Thank you, sir. 79 degrees our temperature in Knoxville, looking for a high of about 83. I've got a buddy. A guy I graduated from high school. You remember how you remember things like that? It broke me up last night. I was driving along by myself and felt kind of foolish about that. I've got a buddy who's selling cars now. Jimmy has got to be the world's greatest goof-off artist. Got to be, no question about it. Well, he thought he was. We all thought he was, till he was in the Army in basic training, and on bivouac one day, he met a guy who was an even bigger goof-off than himself. What happened was the sergeant left them there to dig this trench by themselves and took the rest of the company off to do something else out on bivouac there. They were supposed to be digging this trench, and they got kind of tired after about 2 minutes, so they crawled up under this big deuce and a half and went to sleep. Sergeant came back looking for him a little while, saw these four boots sticking out from under that truck. He walked over and kicked old Jim on the brogans and said, "Hey, man, what are you doing under there?" Jim said, "Oh, nothing, Sarge." And he looked at the other guy and said, "Well, what are you doing?" He said, "I'm helping him." Here's your number 4 tune.
I call your name. I never weep at night. I call your name. Yeah.
Mamas and the Papas, the tune you voted number 4 on the top 10 today. I call your name. 10 and a half till 2 o'clock.
If you really want to show your mother how much you care, we have everything from cards and candy to something lovely to wear.
Send a postcard to WNOX, Knoxville. It's free.
Free, huh? Well, that certainly has to be the best kind. Here's Mel Carter with a number 3 tune today on the top 10. All I Want Is a Band of Gold.
I've never wanted band of gold to prove that you are mine.
That's Bill Carter. The young man that the experts expect to fill the big shoes of Sam Cooke, and I think he just may do it.
If you're wishing for fishing or a champing for camping, or if you just like to hike, there's more fun getting there in a Ford with a flare. You and Ford, what a pair. If you've got the urge but don't want to splurge, see your Ford dealer now during his money-saving sports sale. If the sporting season's the reason why your Ford dealer's dealing, head for the hills without extra bills in a Galaxy 500 soft or hardtop. Go bragging in a wagon, a specially equipped Ford ranch wagon, or have fun in the sun in a Fairlane 500 hardtop. If you're itching to go, by all means do so, but go to your Ford dealers first. You're ahead all the way at your Ford dealers. Remember, there's more fun getting there in a Ford with a flare from your Ford dealer's big sports sale.
Now, get a specially equipped Galaxy 500 two-door hardtop or convertible, Fairlane 500 hardtop, or a Ford ranch wagon, all specially priced during your Ford dealer's sports sale.
And now, the Wayne Perkey Show presents the Stump the Switchboard Operator Contest. The contest designed to completely bewilder the most beautiful switchboard operators in captivity.
Well, let's see how we do today. Barbie, if you're ready, our Stump the Switchboard Operator Contest question comes from Cheryl Bashalia of Mercy Hall on Emerald Avenue in Knoxville. Barb, what do you call a submarine, or rather, what do you call a Marine who goes underwater?
A Marine who goes underwater?
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
A submarine.
Oh.
I nearly gave it away.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barbara. But congratulations and $2 to Cheryl Bashalia. Boy, I nearly blew my cool.
playing checkmate at Kroger today.
Your dollar's worth more when you shop at the store that gives top value stamps. Save top value stamps.
Here you are, Dean Martin. Your number 2 tune today on the top 10.
Find your new love isn't what you thought it would be.
Dino, you done good.
Keeping up with the Joneses is hard sometimes, but how do the Joneses do it? New car, new TV. Well, a few years ago, Mr. Jones made it a habit to tuck a buck a day away at Knox Federal, and his dreams became reality. Tuck a buck a day away at Knox Federal Savings and Loan Association, Gay Street, Knoxville.
And remember, too, savings deposits made on or by May 10th earn a full month's dividend. That's at Knox Federal. Your number 1 tune next on WNOX.
Would you like to save a week's pay on your next car, plus a chance to win a portable TV and a color TV stereo home theater absolutely free? Then go register in East Tennessee Ford's 3rd anniversary celebration. Just a 5-minute ride down Interstate 75.
Here you are, Lovin' Spoonful.
Did you ever have to make up your mind and pick up on one and leave the other behind? Did you ever have to finally decide?
The Lovin' Spoonful, did you ever have to make up your mind? That's your number 1 tune, voted by you today on the Top 10 show from WNOX. Well, have a nice weekend. See you tomorrow night.
This is WNOX, Knoxville.
2 o'clock.
Good afternoon. Ron Ashburn in the Pacesetter Newsroom. It's 79 degrees.